Hello and welcome back to Snowrunner Hard Mode. In the last episode we had a little adventure on our hands but are nowhere near to rank 8. Instead of going for another scouting run, I'll try to speed up the process and do the pipe dream mission. But first we need to prepare some things. We need the Fleet Star back in Black River, but on our way there we can bring some consumables for the Steel River Supplies mission. Additionally, we can take the trailer back to the garage if we need it at a later point. As mentioned in an earlier episode, there is a southern approach to the farm. I was unsure where exactly back then, but playing Snowrunner more in the past weeks, I tested it off camera. From my point of view, this route is my preferred one as I don't need all-wheel drive and can save fuel this way. And it takes about the same time as the northern approach going through the mud, if not being faster, being a bit longer on the other hand. Leaving the empty trailer behind, I go and get the fuel carrier. We will need it to do some fuel shuffling, preferably empty. So I refuel every truck in the garage. I was thinking about repairing the International TranStar and the Chevy, but I decided against it in the end. Have a look at my balance in the top right corner and you know why. With the fuel carrier in the back, I am now off to Black River. In Black River we deliver the consumables to the town storage. Although the mission requires a fuel carrier to be delivered, we don't need to worry about hours in the back. The mission requires a mission-specific trailer, so no problems here. For the Pipe Dream mission we need to go to the warehouse. Perfect timing to activate the Lost Containers mission. After that, I refuel the Fleet Star and empty the fuel carrier into the one at the church. The fuel carrier at the church has now 1933 liters again and is almost full. The Pipe Dream mission requires the fuel semi-carrier at the gas station to be delivered. In hard mode I must leave 10% or 500 liters in the carrier to be accepted for the mission. After transferring 2000 liters, I do a quick calculation if I can afford to refuel the Fleet Star as well, and head out for the Lost Containers mission. I leave the fuel carrier at the intersection to the warehouse. This way I can use it to refuel later. Remember, the Fleet Star hasn't seen any upgrades since it left the garage in episode 1. It is slow going, but considering the circumstances, the Fleet Star does reasonably well. The Lost Containers mission requires me to pick up one crate of service spare parts and deliver it to the warehouse a couple of meters down the road. The ground is solid and an easy way back to the road makes it a very quick mission. I will meet that trailer in a minute. Instead of completing the mission and coming back, I pick it up now. After completing the mission, I load 2 bricks and 1 metal beams for the Pipe Dream mission. As I believe the metal beams to be the heavier load, I load them onto the truck to increase traction. Okay, I just checked it. According to Reddit, packed metal beams weigh 2 tons and the same as 2 bricks packed on the trailer, so no difference. Unpacked, the metal beams weigh 5 tons, but I prefer packing my cargo. Why do metal beams weigh less when packed, you ask? Don't know. With everything loaded, it's now time to go to the factory. It will be slow going again, but as soon as we are on the road again, we should be fine. A little German accent there. Topping up fuel at the fuel carrier. Ignore that point of suspension damage. This didn't just happen. Arriving at the factory, I noticed that I still need to activate the mission. While I am at it, I ruin the drawbar of the trailer and activate the local entertainment task before delivering the goods. When parking the truck, I do it in a way I can refuel from the semi-fuel carrier if possible. No need to waste fuel if I can help it. Speaking of the semi-fuel carrier, it has more than 2,500 liters of fuel still in it. We need another trailer. Lucky for us, there is one we can recover. So it's back to the P16 once more. Remember that we took the fuel from the mission vehicles in the last episode? This is the reason why I can skip refueling at the gas station, as we are starting with an almost full fuel tank today. The 21 liters I topped up there are more a habit than an actual need. I don't activate the task or start to track it, as I am not intending to deliver the trailer to complete a mission. Now I just need to find a way to store 2,000 liters of fuel, so I have an empty trailer again. Now you know why I equipped the CK70 with a fuel tank. I'm heading back to the garage now. Oh, I think I know this area. This is where I left the Scout 800 after our rescue operation in the last episode. Come on, little guy, let's take you home. To save fuel, I am towing the Scout. The fuel carrier has no center winch point in the back, but one on the side will do. Continuing back to the garage, I wondered if I could take the shortcut I took with the Scout last episode with the P16 as well. Time to go for a little scouting run. All in all, this looks about right, and wide enough for the large P16. To be honest, I forgot to switch to low gear. Low gear would have made this much easier, but the handbrake will do as well. We arrive at the bottom of the hill safely and without any damage. The internal fuel tank of the CK70 and the fuel add-on combined can take 2000 liters of fuel. Nice coincidence, isn't it? Now that we have an empty fuel trailer again, we can transfer another 2000 liters from the semi-trailer. I leave the fuel carrier at the gas station as we still need a spot to refuel here. The fuel semi-carrier needs a high saddle to be attached. There are still 165 liters in it we can use, so I top up the P16 again, and of course the wrong way into the fuel carrier instead of the internal fuel tank. But hey, that's me, right there in a nutshell. "75 liters left to use for myself, 575 liters in total." The way to the factory is much the same as with the Fleet Star, so I won't show all of it. Just see this as a practice run for how to deal with large and heavy loads. Take corners wider than usual and always remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. At the factory I can top up the Fleet Star with 30 liters of fuel, leaving 45 liters available. The P16 needs 44 liters to have a full fuel tank. That leaves 501 liters with 500 required in the semi-trailer. The closest result I have ever seen. Time to complete the mission. With the completion of the mission, the factory is now open and provides service spare parts if needed. I hook up the other trailer requiring a high saddle, but that is for another mission. Unfortunately, I did not reach rank 8 yet, so the next episode will be interesting how far we get still waiting for the White Western Star to get operational. That's it for now. See you next time.